Jay's Knotty Wood. It's a one-man shop. This is my journey into woodworking. Come learn with me.
Man of Steel series, episode 2. We have more part production in this video. I wanted to show the whole process of the build as well as give an understanding of just how long this took me. Before we get into this, hit that button, follow on the socials. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now back to the video. This project was a mental battle for me, in the repetition, in the thought process. It was a very long project, and I second guessed just about everything I did. Just making sure that the image in my head was actually happening here, and major doubts and points of I'm starting this whole thing over multiple times throughout this project. In the last video, I mentioned having issues with making that turn in that curve. When you saw, it was really big taking that curve into that full S, and it really isn't the design of Steel's logo. It is a 5 that is kind of shaped into an S by just the design and the graphics. So the solution here is these small ones. If you can see, here we go. These are about half the size of the other ones. Here I'm just routing over, rounding those edges, sanding them up, getting that done. These parts are a solution to turning that corner. Instead of rounding the corner, I will be completely turning these pieces on their side horizontally and running them up between the vertical handles on the bottom, middle, and top section. At this point in the project, I'm all in on this vision. It is coming true. It is shaping to be. It is what I have in mind. I had to adjust the initial skeleton piece. The handles weren't fitting in it. Couldn't round it. Also needed to fit everything in it the way I wanted it to be. In doing that and having all these parts cut now, the skeleton needed to be, well, bigger. The build ends up being 3 foot tall. While laying the whole thing out here, I realized I am a few of the longer handles short, so it is time to whip those out here in a second as well. At this point in time, I am all but 23, 24 of these pieces. So they go pretty fast when you're on your way to the 27th piece of the same shape. So they come out pretty quick. And really, this build taught me a lot of things that I could do. I've gained a lot of experience from it, gained a lot of knowledge of how to shape things with the router, how to cut things out, saving as much wood as possible in certain areas, and just being able to persevere through something that I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, push through a little bit, see the vision coming true, and really sticking to it until it really is what I had in mind. Alright, here it is in all of its shape, all the pieces put together, 2 seconds. And as you can see on this, I start adding in the undershape because I was still making this two-sided. We were still undecided about that here. But there we go.
And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Leave feedback. Whatever you want to do, hit that share button. And I will see you next time on Jay's Naughty World.